we're back again. My name is Akona Silwana. I'm a social worker in BBM. I'm here with Ausma Pule Mdaung. I like to say Ausmabs.
Yes.
We are both social workers in Masadi Bamshito organization. We are here today to talk about social economic abuse in GBV. As you all know that we are approaching 16 days of activism and GBV. So we try to look on mostly things, firstly, that mostly they are ignored in terms of gender-based violence, which include everyone, not only females and children. So today we're going to talk about financially. I'm going to talk about financially, and then our SMAPs will also add on
The social, economic,
Yes.
and gender-based violence.
Financially, when we look on our community, we saw mostly they are older person. Mostly I look on the side of elderly people. On elderly people, we all know that some of them they are receiving SASSA, and some of them they are receiving their pensions. And they also stay with their children, those that are not working, some they are working. And they are also staying with the grandchildren. And it's that there, the thing of being abused in financially, where you will find that the children or the grandchildren, they take their grandmothers and their mothers' money without their consent. Mostly because the elderly people, they are already old, they cannot speak for themselves, they cannot fight for themselves. They've been taken an advantage by us as youth and those old as the children and the grandchildren. And that thing, it's an abuse. We have to know that. We have to know that's an abuse. You abusing a person when you're taking his or her money without their consent. We are abusing them. We have to support them as they are old. When they are getting their SASSA money, it's the money to support them. It's the money that they need to take them to their doctors, to buy sweets. You know, when the older people, they are growing up, they become like children now. They like sweets, they like all those nice things. The thing that we have to do is to support them. Yes, I do understand now that our economic is not good. Mostly our grandparents are the one that they are taking care of our household. But it is not fair if we're going to take their own money without their consent. For example, a person is from the SASSA or from the bank to receive the pension, and then we just take them like all the money without even saying, can you borrow me this money, or we steal that money. It's a form of abusing. And the others, they even physically abuse those people because they want their money. It is not good at all. And also our SMAPs on the socio-economic side.
You know what is it all about is that when a person is abusing the older people financially, he's having totally control of the finances of that person without the consent of that particular person, especially the vulnerable groups, older people, and those people who are having mental disabilities. They are also the main target. And then one other thing is that you find concerning in cases of GBV, you find out that one partner is working and the other one is not having the necessary income. At that point, that one who's not having the necessary income, he or she is controlling all those finances of the one who is working. So again, on the other thing there, on the socio economic side, the lack of equal independence among women is a very, very high risk key drive to the gender-based violence. So it is hard for a person, let's say a woman, it is hard for a woman who is not having a source of income to live an abusive relationship because of she's totally depending on the partner who's working. And in some cases that is a very, very serious motivating factor when it comes to gender-based violence. I'm not saying I'm not saying it in a negative way. It is high time that we as women must try to learn to become independent, financially. You can start small businesses, so that you can be able, so that you can be, you can have the necessary income so that you can be independent. And then one other thing, studies found out that since 1994, most women have good education, and then all those who having good education, they are able to get into the labor market, and it's a threat to the spouses, because of they are now they see themselves as if they have lost power, because most of the women are in the labor union. And then again, for those, especially I'm going to speak of gender-based violence concerning the vulnerable groups, the women. Those who are financially stable, they are able for them to live an abusive relationship. It is easy because they are confident, and they are confident enough to can be able to stand out there so that they can be able to afford the standard of life that they want, and then they are able to report the GBV to the authorities. So as women, let's try, even both on the other side. Even I'm not going to speak especially really to the women, both sides, because gender-based violence affects both females and males. So for you to sustain yourself so that you can live financially stable, start a small business, selling sweets, potatoes, and then so that you can be able to have something to put on the table, so that you cannot depend on the other person, because when it comes to the economic part, it is a very, very serious part, because of a person will have total control over your allowances, your finances, like you're saying with the older people, and then and that particular person who's having total access to those finances, he deprived the vulnerable one of her independence as well. We found them, you can see them around here in the location. People, they are not being looked up to, but if you can try to find out more, you find out that particular person she's receiving money, but because of the person who is in charge of the finances, it's she's abusing the person. There is one that a high number of people, you're working on the street without food, because they are trying to have something to sustain themselves.
And the other thing that we see on just around the community, you find there are those kids that they've been used. There are kids that have been used on the streets. They're used in a form of asking for the money. Yes. They are used in a form of asking for the money. that is not acceptable. That is an abuse, because now that child is not at school. That child's supposed to be at school, but now it's on the robot. That is not good. And a person now will allow the child to go to the robot and ask for the money. Obviously, when you see the child asking for the money, when you're a person passing, you will think of, oh, this child is hungry, maybe he needs this or he needs that. That child is being used for
to beg on the street.
Yes, they used for to beg. That it's an abuse. You are abusing a child. That child is supposed to be at school. It's not supposed to be begging on the street.
Yes, and then according to the South African law, you for a person to beg on the street, you can be charged for that. According to law, according the Children's Act, that promotes the well-being
of the child.
The well-being. It promotes the well-being of the child, the protection of the child. And then so in most cases, like you're saying, they are standing there at the robot, using children to beg for food, to beg for even for money.
Yes, for money.
And then according to the South African law, you can be charged. The child can be removed from you. You know that. Yes, I think you know that one definitely.
I know that one as most definitely.
Yes.
And also we also find on terms of we touch that on a disability. Yes, those people that have disabilities. That is the only thing that they used for, also for financially, when they receive their money for disability, and then you can see it's hard even for the people that they are for the guardians that are looking after those people, that it's even hard to go and buy the wheelchair for that person.
Imagine that is a very serious abuse. The person who is accountable for the finances is the one who must make sure that after he has received that money, he must be able to support that person with disability, to buy food, to buy
all the needs that the person needs. And they also have schools. Those kids that are disabled, they have schools that they can go. There are schools that are catered for those kids,
especially for special needs.
Yes,
and even those with disabilities.
There are schools that, and then you'll find those kids around the house. They are not going anywhere. They are not taken care of. They don't have good clothes. They are not eating right. They are dirty. But they only be becoming clean when it's a day for a SASA. When the day they have to go and receive that money, they will wash them and then they make them clean so that the society, they can see that they're taking care of them. But they are not.
Or even when during that time of paperwork, when they have to go and do paperwork thing, that's when they will put, that person will be like being dressed. Yes, because of the person who is in charge of her finances doesn't want to be charged that, okay, you are not
taking care of this child. Even if the social work is coming, they know that the social work is coming. Even if the social work is coming, because some people, they will say, when are the social workers coming and check this child, because this child is being abused. People, they are tricky. When they know that the social work is gonna come, they dress the person neatly clean, so that even when you come, you see that even the environment it's good for this person. It's conducive, everything is fine. But at that other side, there is nothing like that.
Yes, they are being overlooked. Appealing to all those people who are in charge of some other, like the people, let me speak to them in regards to the vulnerable groups, the children, the disabilities, the older person. When you are in charge of their finances, please, we are appealing as social workers, you make it a good use, like you look up to them, because those finances are specifically directed to them so that they can be taken care of, because they are not able to work. They need to be taken care of very seriously. And again, for us as women to promote this thing of gender-based violence, let's just try and start to look at ourselves, and then start small businesses. On winter season, we bake umbrellas, we go and stand there at the street and sell. That that little income will is something that it will help you. It will help you to sustain yourself. So let's try. Let's try to empower ourselves as women. Let's try not to rely on our partners, because it is hard for those who are not economically independent. They will be relying on the other partner to sustain them financially, and they will even stay in the abusive relationships.
Yes. Okay. We have the number that they can call for reporting if you know someone that is being abused, or you are in an abusive relationship, or you are being abused, or you saw someone that is being abused. You can call an 0800 150 150, and then it's a call center that you get a help with any language of your choice. It's 0800 150 150. Thank you.
Hi. Then guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our page. Otherwise, that's all from us.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.